How's it going? It's G.I. Jake, your proud U.S. Army veteran, here to serve you. I actually got a recommendation from an email asking me to list 3 military movies that I like and that I recommend watching. So, again, there's a long list of military movies to choose from. I just picked these 3. If you've seen them, great. If not, I highly recommend you watching them, especially if you just want to watch a good military movie. First movie, Platoon. I'm sure a lot of you knew I was going to say that. Platoon's a great movie. You got Charlie Sheen, William Dafoe, a lot of actors in that movie. In fact, it was Charlie Sheen's, even Johnny Depp's in that movie. Charlie Sheen's breakout role. He's a soldier going over to Vietnam, serving with his platoon, and he gets to see the ins and outs, the politics of how it all works. He's got his Sergeant William Dafoe. There's another sergeant who goes by Barnes, and they're just always at each other's throats. There's even a fight scene in there. There's some fragging going on. Some backstabbing. I mean, it's just a great movie. At the end, there's a big war scene, and it's just about Charlie Sheen's life and his tour in the Vietnam War. Again, it's called Platoon. I believe it's an Oliver Stone film, 1988. It's a classic. It's a really good movie, and I recommend you watching it. It's a really good movie, and you will not be disappointed. Again, that's called Platoon. The second movie. It's a no-brainer. I'm going to say Saving Private Ryan. I know pretty much everyone's seen this movie, but Saving Private Ryan is also a good movie. It's about World War II. You got Tom Hanks trying to get Matt Dillon's ass out of Germany. Basically, he's the last surviving brother out of 4. So they get Tom Hanks as a captain. He gets put on a mission, detailed to put a squad together and go rescue Ryan and bring him back home. It starts off with D-Day when they're storming the beaches of Normandy. I forget which beach they're actually doing in the movie, but D-Day, they're storming the beaches and they're getting fired on by the Germans, and then they just take them over, and then they just get put on that mission, Tom Hanks and his crew, and they go and try to save Ryan. Vin Diesel's in that movie too. It's a good movie. And at the end, there's another big war scene of Saving Private Ryan, and everyone gets killed. Spoiler alert! Not everybody, but a lot of people get killed. I feel like it was ahead of its time. Like the action, if you're in for like that blood, guts. A lot of shooting, that's in there, definitely for sure. And I feel like again that was ahead of its time as far as graphics go. It's kind of a long movie, so so if you're gonna watch Saving Private Ryan, get comfortable. Okay. The last movie I picked, and this one hits home for me, is Black Hawk Down. It's an older movie. Again, a lot of action heroes are in this movie. Go watch it. You're like, I didn't know that guy was in this movie. It's so old, but there's a lot of famous actors came out of Black Hawk Down. Josh Hartnett, I believe he's the main character. He's the sergeant. This one I believe is in Somalia. It's like in the 1990s. We were over there. They try to bring one of the head guys out and thinking that they're going to stop the Civil War. And then one of our Black Hawks actually gets shot down in the town. I want to say it's Somalia. I think it's Somalia. And then all the locals are just going on down. They're going to go, they're going after the pilots. So then Josh Hartnett, his team, and some Delta guys, some scouts like Rangers. They all go out there and they're going to go try to save these pilots and bring them back. And the whole time, from beginning to end, it's like a 2-hour movie. Again, just shooting, blood, guts, and all that. If that's what you're in for, it's a good action movie. Again, that hits home for me because my best friend and I used to watch it all the time when we were little. And we would always say one day we're going to be in the military together, and that was going to be us. Well, I went to the military, did my thing in the military, and even to this day, when I watch that movie, I can still watch it from like when I was a kid. That was also kind of a long movie too, but again, from beginning to end, it's pretty much action-packed. So the 3 military movies I recommend to watch, if you have not seen them, is Platoon. They are Platoon, Saving Private Ryan, and Black Hawk Down. Of course, there's a lot of others out there that you can watch that you may think are great as well. Please leave a comment or email me, gijproudveteran@gmail.com. Again, it's me, G.I. Jake, your veteran, here to serve you. Carry on.